Kathy.
And I'm Missy.
And we're Two Needles Pulling Thread. Welcome back.
Hello, hello. You're a little...
I'll slide over.
There you go. We're cozy now.
Sunday, October 16th.
Yes.
Flosstube 18.
18.
So it's been a little bit.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great
We have
fall day.
had the best fall weather this year.
Yeah. Friday was bad rain.
Yep.
Like everywhere else, but no power. That was fun. If you follow me on Instagram, I stitched all day. We train for this. We have neck lights.
That's right. Because we lose the power often.
Yeah.
And we have generators and all that kind of stuff.
So
anyway.
Been busy for you.
It has been, what are we? Just over 3 weeks since we've seen everybody here.
Yes. A week out.
It's been everything.
So.
It's been everything. The wedding was leading up to it. Your typical stuff. Nothing too dramatic or anything like that. Just all the emotions, everything that they talk about. When I see my sisters again, who have been through this with their children, I'm going to say you didn't tell me. But it was awesome. The wedding day was beautiful.
Oh, it was gorgeous. It was nice and warm. I thought it would be cold and breezy.
It was gorgeous. Beautiful weather. An absolute perfect day and evening. Yeah. I think everyone had a great time. I know the kids had a great time.
Yeah, they did. And she's been married a week.
Already? A week?
Go figure.
She did text me. They're still away on their honeymoon. And she did text something about it being a week, and I'm like,
oh, she texted Ashley too and said, "This is my husband of a week."
Yeah, just you got a whole lifetime to be saying that.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, they're having a fabulous time. We've heard from them probably a little more than we expected, which is awesome. But I think they're having a great time, and they'll be home, and I think by Tuesday we'll see them. But so it's been awesome. And then Mike and I went on vacation last week. We left Monday after the wedding, and I'll talk about that a little bit with some things that I have. And we went to Pennsylvania and
New York,
and we did Gettysburg and a little bit of Lancaster, PA, and
that's awesome.
It was good.
And we're on the climb now. 26 days, I think it is. So, all's going well.
Yeah,
all's going well.
We're slowly getting part of you.
Here, let's move this rather than us.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Nice slide back over. So, yeah, we're down 26 days. Most everything is ordered and ready to roll. Yep. Waiting on the final fitting for her dress. That should be any day now.
Which that lady will do a fantastic job.
Yeah, I have no doubt about it. Sorry, I have a fruit fly. It's driving me crazy. Personal note, tomorrow is treatment number 5 of 6. So we are...
Seems like we were just letting people know you were going to go through this. And I know it probably doesn't seem like it's been quick to you.
Every night.
Most of the time.
Every night my husband said, cross off another day. He said, you must be sick of hearing it. I said, well, you've got some imaginary calendar somewhere. But
yeah, your rear view mirror is much larger now than it was. Yeah. So that's good.
We took part in the Harold Alphonse Center's Day of Hope. Unbeknownst to me, Ashley had team shirts made for everybody. We had 20 people on our team. The Alphonse Center raised $190,000, I think it was, which is going to expand their center for more treatments and, but yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, I have a little bit of hair. Well, I'm not showing it yet, but I have a little
poking
bit,
through your
a little bit,
your caps.
Yeah. So, and yes, I think it's going to be.
And you had energy. This was like. I was just telling Kat, we've talked for an hour before we pushed play on the thing because we haven't really seen each other.
This is a good energy.
I was telling Kathy that the day before the wedding and the day of the wedding, I just really, really tried hard to focus on just being calm. Yeah. But in my quiet moments, I was like, okay, I'm just praying for Kathy to have energy, that she'll be able to be here, that nothing comes up, that she can't come, or Mike's dad, he made the trip, and that my bride who can be anxious would be calm, and for the most part, she absolutely was. Yeah. Actually, surprised me in a good way. So that was great and awesome because, you know, there's always some personalities that you're hoping are on their best behavior on these days. And that all was great. And you had fabulous energy.
I felt really, really good.
For the most part.
Yeah. And this week's actually been a very good week. We found out that I had been not taking my prednisone correctly.
Oh.
Yeah. The doctor said it's fine, you know, because it's kind of a moot point, but moving forward, it might affect the last 2 treatments, so that's good.
Yeah, because you really want some energy now for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, and they have a plan for the week of the wedding, so that's really good.
Good.
But yeah, I've got some stitching done
everywhere.
That's okay. So we have coffee.
Yes, we do.
So, Arlene, thank you.
Thank you very much. Very sweet of you. Very nice.
If you hear noises, looks like my hubby might be going to cut a tree for an arbor. So
he has an arbor to create for their wedding ceremony.
8.5+ feet tall. I don't know how it's going to stand up. That's not my worry. So.
He'll construct it and it will be beautiful.
I have 40 yards of tool. So we'll figure something out.
It'll be beautiful regardless. That was one thing that nobody stressed about with us. And it all came together.
Oh, the table settings were absolutely
My head
gorgeous.
is going to be all over the place. But Grace has a very simple, classic style about her. She just wanted white with some greenery. And when you're in a big room and that's all, it's a big white open room, I thought, I don't know how we're going to bring this all together. And of course we have pictures and stuff, and we'll show some pictures, insert whatever Kathy's going to do. Yeah.
All at the end.
But it all was just beautiful. And Ashley has a style about her that she has a way of bringing color together the way that she sees it in her head. I can't do that. I don't have vision like that. So it's going to be, I said to my husband while we were away, and you know, periodically we would remember something new about Grace's wedding or somebody we talked to or something that happened, and we would be talking about that, and we both agreed we cannot wait, first of all, for Ashley's parents to have the experience we had, which was amazing. My husband's speech was out of this world. Oh my word.
I don't know how he held it together. I don't know how you held it together.
I did very well. Thinking about it now, I probably would crumble, but we cannot wait for them to experience that, and for Ashley and Brody to have the same experiences that our kids had. Yeah. Because it's just incredible. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah, they're so looking forward to it, and
it's going to be great.
They're both so laid back that he's more laid back than she is, and it's just funny because he's been very specific. I want this, and the rest have at it. Yeah. And
Ashley will internalize.
Oh yeah.
Whereas when Grace walks into a room, you know.
Oh yeah.
I used to be able to say when she'd come home from elementary school, she did not have a good day. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Or today was a good day. Yeah. Our girls are opposite that way for the most part.
Let me overthink this just a little bit. Yeah.
But anyway, they really are good for each other too. So our girls,
yin and yang.
Yeah, that's been awesome.
So, but anyway, we'll put some
as you
pictures.
can tell, we're gonna intersperse all kinds of chatter in between.
Squirrel.
What's new, right? So, what's new?
And we don't have a ton of pictures. So, because we haven't...
I don't have a lot of pictures. I know that they have a lot more than I've seen.
Right.
But I've been very respectful about... I posted just a few pictures that she posted, and she actually had sneak peeks really quickly.
Oh, within 24 hours.
Yeah, and they weren't even out of Maine yet. It was Sunday mid-morning, and she had some. Yeah. And she said, don't post, please, until after I do, which of course I would not do that. And I told Mike, I'm going to wait a couple days, and
but she knew
that's their high to be on, and but she knew that
she knew that some of the Stitchy friends had already seen the photos.
Oh well, yeah, because
I did that. That was
at
me.
Between the ceremony and the reception, we took a couple of selfies, and I'm like, can I send this off? Can we send this off to the Stitchy? Of course.
Yeah, and I took a beautiful picture of them dancing. And that instantly went.
So, that was
And a lot of people have talked about it on their floss tubes, Chris and Jane. And,
I know.
Jen
Very
and Nancy,
sweet. It's
so,
just, that's been a lot of people walking us mamas through this stuff.
Yeah. I got a kick out of Jenny and Nancy talking about Ashley stitching, calling her, we're toddlers. She's a baby. And I told her that yesterday. And I said, oh, by the way, you're 2 needles pulling thread cubed.
Right.
And she thought that was the best thing ever.
Yeah,
so
that is funny. Right, where are we at?
I have a previous finish. Surprise. I know I didn't tell you about that one.
No.
It's not finished, so to speak, because I didn't put buttons on it, but I found this. It's wrinkled. I had done this. This is 14 count off-white Ada. It's not ironed.
Where did you find this?
In a drawer.
Yeah.
So I've got some noses to put on.
So cute.
I'll have to probably look at World in Stitches for
buttons.
noses buttons.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll just make a wall hanging or something out of it, but I
Your
found that.
mother could do something like that.
And it's actually pretty clean.
Yeah,
so
that's not bad. So that's how you know it's been stored somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get the wrinkles out of it.
Well, and it's all DMC.
Right.
So you could just give it a little soak if you wanted to.
So,
because back in the day it was all DMC.
Well, until 2019, I didn't know there was anything different. So,
right.
But yeah, I found that and I loved it. So I'm going to keep
like
that. But you have any FFOs?
I do.
Woohoo!
Again, you're going to see I've been so scatterbrained. I actually had 4 days in a row I didn't stitch at all. So the 2 days prior to the wedding, the day of the wedding, the day after. I attempted like at night, but it was not happening. I sent a picture to somebody or posted a picture somewhere with my feet up and I was stitching. That was definitely after. Yeah. But even on vacation, turns out I'm not a great car stitcher. I can do it. I just can't count properly.
It's called counting.
And I frogged something several times.
Counted cross stitch. Surprise.
And so, here and there I did a little bit. But I did another Pine Mountain Designs pillow, Wondrous.
Now that's the one that if you're looking on 123, it is spelled.
On 123, they actually spell it Wondrous with the E in it. And again, it was the whole kit. This, it's charted for a row of like holly and berries, but I decided not to do it. I love it.
That's so cute.
I thought the pillow
pattern what you get is
was
random,
sufficient
right?
enough. Yeah, because you might see a different fabric online, but it does say in the small print, it does say fabrics may
that
vary.
Is so cute.
So I really like this. Love it. Don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, but
that is so much bigger than I thought it was.
It is. These bags are much bigger. Thanks to our friend Holly, got me to add to cart really quickly with this.
Oh my word!
Of course, I've seen them and been intrigued, but she sent a picture of hers that she was stitching. That's how it went. Right? I haven't ordered it yet.
No.
So Shepherd's Bush Joy, and I do like the little scissor fob and stuff too.
Oh, there's a scissor fob with it too?
Well, you can take part of the pattern. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
And then you can do this on smaller fabric.
Yep.
So I bought this off Fat Quarter Shop. So on the back of it there's a little tiny chart on the bottom there for the scissor fob. And the buttons are, so the bag it's So Emma. And you've probably seen these. They have, Shepherd's Bush has several of these.
They have Stitch, they have Quilt.
They have a Halloween one.
The Seasons, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. And it calls for pearl cotton. I did all DMC equivalent and whatever I could get my hands on at my local Joann's. And this stuff is a mess. I don't know how to do the skeins. So I will definitely be wrapping this on something and putting it in a baggie for storage. But that's what I used. I used my own buttons. You might see some tails mixed in there. I haven't hid my tails.
So cute.
I used buttons I had from my stash. I didn't buy the button pack. Honestly, I didn't even know there was one until I got everything in.
And you said it was easy stitching.
Yeah, it's very easy stitching. I mean, it's just different to get used to being holding the bag different and going, you know, in and out that way. I bought 2 of these bags. So the red, of course, the design is different on every bag. So, you know, it's luck of the draw whether your white's going to fall on a red so you can actually see it.
Oh, really? They're not all the same?
No. My other one is actually different too.
That is so cute.
So it was fun. It was fun to do. Kathy has I'm going to switch out my snowflake button for a flat one. Kathy has
So you do it over 2?
Yep.
Dang, that's cute.
And I liked stitching with the pearl cotton. Hadn't done that before. And I liked that. And I thought, could do some fun little projects on like some 7 and 10 count.
Yeah.
With that to make things a little bit bigger. That would be kind of fun too.
Yeah, and those are cute fabric covered buttons.
Yeah, that's actually from scrapbooking days. They're actually Brad's.
I love it. I saved all that stuff too. The buttons, the Brad's.
So that was fun. I think that's it for FFOs for me. They were pretty simple.
All right.
I'm going to start my mess here.
I am part of the Fanciful Flamingo and Como Stitchers Ornament Exchange Sale. So it's actually a swap that's closed, but we're still hashtagging Ornament Exchange Sale. And Missy told me how quick and easy the Foxwood Crossing sleds are. I've been cranking them out. So I have 4, well, technically I have 5 done, but 4 done, and I did them up yesterday. And I put greenery.
So cute.
I'm going to do them one at a time. He is so cute. And I didn't realize how easy they were. That's on perforated paper.
You said it right.
I did. 3 strands of DMC. These sleds are from Hobby Lobby. Sorry, I looked online today. They're out of stock. I added a little greenery to that one today.
Maybe your local stores will have some.
I'm going to see if maybe Rob will go to Waterville. And I do have another penguin, I think it is, that I've stitched. My perforated paper was white. And
you put something in there.
I put felt underneath it.
Oh, to make it pop up.
Yep, my perforated paper, you can't see it, was white. Because that's what we can get at our Hobby Lobby. And I took an ink pad and made it brown. So, and I bought more yesterday because...
And more came to you today.
Yep. So there are those. And then you have all seen the Santa mug. So I FFO'd that yesterday. And that was on Pinker and Pumpkin. And I left off like the border and snowflakes and all of that. So these little pieces are they're in a little box from Target Dollar Spot with all just little, I don't know if it's balsa or plywood.
So cute.
Just a little tray from Michael's.
It's perfect.
So I love it. Just a little Christmassy.
It's perfect. Great finish. The fabric is just enough.
Everything I had was so bright that it clashed with the red. So I found that and I thought that was great. So, and now that my fabric's organized,
it's so much easier.
Yeah. So those are my 2 FFOs.
Excellent. Excellent.
And then I have a couple of finishes. I don't know if you have finishes.
I do.
Okay, cool. Go.
My brain's still not engaging very well. I don't know why, but it isn't.
That's okay. It happens. That turkey is so cute.
Okay, so I finally finished Merry Christmas all through the night. And this is what I believe is earthen.
You weren't going to put that bird on there. That bird's awesome.
But I did it exactly as it was charted. I used cherry cobbler.
I think so.
Is that classic Colorworks?
I think so.
So I really like that. And it was this chart. All through the night. Merry Christmas. Stay tuned. I'll be passing the stash on that. And I don't have all the months of these, so...
but you will.
I will eventually. So I've just been stitching whatever I feel like, and most of it's been small, quick stuff because that's about the capacity of my brain these days. These are the Blackbird Designs, the 3 stockings for November. Thankful November.
That turkey is so cute.
It was so much fun. You need to borrow this.
That's a
You
Lindy
would
Stitches
love
turkey.
it.
That's just traditional.
You would love it. So those are the other 2. This one is not something I'm interested in, but I did stitch that one. So I stitched it. They're going to be bigger than normal. I did them on my last piece of 28 count mushroom Lugana, but I found more while I was on vacation.
I say we can always go to Pins and Needles.
Yeah. Oh, I bought all of hers.
Oh, geez. That is so nice.
And I believe I did all the called for on these. If I didn't, I subbed out something that was really close. I have a mistake in this, but
Yeah. How come we always tell?
I know.
Everybody does it.
I just went with it. I really, really, really enjoyed doing those. So I anticipate doing some more.
What other books do you have?
So I have January, April, June, October, November. I want to say I have 6 of the 12.
Yeah. Cool.
I did find some while I was on vacation, but I didn't buy them. I bought some other stuff
instead.
What else do I have? I know I have something else. Oh, I did finish number 4 because I went from number 1 to number 4 in Little House Needleworks, right?
I'm gonna say sure.
So that's block number 4. And I kind of tweaked this a little bit. I changed the hair color and the skin color on the little girl so that it would match my little girl.
That's so cute.
And I really have enjoyed doing those. And I think, of course, if I followed my notes, right?
You didn't write it down.
Yeah, I did. I'm all set. That's what I had for finishes.
All right. So in part of the ornament exchange, Sal, Como Stitchers was making bags. I reached out because I love vinyl front bags, but I love non-vinyl front bags even more. So she custom made me this one. And I bought it.
I have one in the mail coming.
From Como?
Yes,
oh, they're so good.
Vacation.
And this is another one.
I love that.
Let me put my paper up here. Of the Foxwood crossings. And that is one of the Santa patterns.
Cute. The Santa folk.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Love it.
Yep, Santa folk. I have
a working copy.
I have my working copy. I even take a working copy of the cover.
Yeah, so I like to reference back and...
Am I in the frame?
Yep, you are.
So that is the so 3 cute. Santas. And you loaned me the big Santa one, so I'm going to try that one. But I just... What did I do with it? They're so easy to lose. I was cutting them out yesterday, and I'm like, I have 4. I accidentally threw it away.
Uh-oh.
I picked up all the scraps and threw, and I'm like, oops. So, yeah, and it came with a little thread bed.
Nice.
She does a wonderful... Hey, oh, that's the blended thread. I was like, why do I want to blend the thread for the wreath? Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So that is that. And with the ornament exchange sale, we actually have partners.
Oh,
so we can post pictures, but we can't reveal ourselves. So it's great.
Well, how do you not reveal yourself?
Because they
posting pictures.
Because we don't know. Like the person I have doesn't know I have them. So
but if they know they have you, then they know that's theirs. If you guys are matched
we don't know if we're matched.
Oh, I misunderstood that. Okay.
And who knows? My swap may already be done. You know what I mean? We don't know. So, and the other day I finished A Witch in Her Garden by Brenda Gervais. This was 18 count color and cotton. It's a miss. You know what? I say that's color and cotton, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either.
This is not. This is 18 count Bronze Age by Bestitch Me. The purple gave it away. And this is maybe going to be made into a drum.
You can do it. And
I think it's mostly DMC except for the flowers. The flowers are amber, one of my absolute favorite
love this chart.
And I did not put the green stripe at the bottom like where the ground. So if I sew it into a drum and I sew it wonky, it's not going to show.
Right.
But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this was with Finally a Farm Girls.
Or her birthday hashtag.
Yeah, it was either Garden Witch Sal or Witch Garden Sal, and there actually there's one of each, and I don't know which one it is, but
okay.
I did swap out some colors to make the stacking pumpkin.
See, the great thing that I think about this is, like, if I stitch this, I would just do pumpkins. I wouldn't do jack-o'-lanterns because
you don't do jack-o'-lanterns, right?
So cute.
It was such a quick stitch. I thought it would go on forever, and it didn't. It was just such a quick stitch. But I love it. I love it. I love it.
That Brenda Gervais, I tell you.
I know. So those are my finishes.
That's a good job.
Nice. I don't want to.
I did have a couple of starts.
Me too.
One is a very sad start, but I did it.
Hey, a start is a start. A start is a start.
So we went to Gettysburg last Tuesday, and I had this, and actually I think this was gifted to me, and that was back when I didn't realize that. Was this the one?
Did I give you that in your...
No, I bought this one. I was talking about when Chris and Jane sent me something, and I thought it was my order, and it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
So Gettysburg 1862 sampler by Chessie and me, and it says, "Liberty is the only thing you cannot have unless you are willing to give it to others."
Big yellow house.
Yeah, but this really isn't that big of a chart.
Is that a cat in a tree?
Yes.
You're not going to put the cat in the tree, are you?
I might do double birds again. Because, that's just... well, we can't show the people, but that house isn't... There's a lot to the house, so...
Yeah. A lot of different
it's got
colors.
Some specialty stitches in it.
I know you love those.
Some of them I do. If I don't like the stitch or I don't want to learn it, I'll substitute something else.
Did you see Steph posted a picture of a Santa pattern and the beard is all French knots, and she said that would be the last stitching she ever did if she did all this French knots.
Yeah, she wants to like stitching when she's done or something like that.
I don't blame her there.
So I am doing this on 32 count Lugana from Grace Notes Fabrics, and it is the color...
It's a heart.
Yeah, it's the color Michelle, and I have just started it.
Hey, it's a start.
So that's all I have done.
What count is that? That looks
32.
tiny. Oh, okay. That's why it looks so tiny. Because we all know
And that is I'm doing 2/2 with that. So I started that, and I needed something really easy and simple. It turns out I frogged it 4 times.
Oh.
My bag that holds my ornaments that I'm stitching a little at a time.
At least you weren't the person who frogged it out at least twice and put it back in only to realize you were right the first time.
Nope.
I can't remember who posted that.
Didn't
I felt
do that.
So bad.
I'm not going to take it out of the plastic, but it's Prairie Schooler, Santas and Snowmen, and I am working on this guy right here.
I love those. And I am not a huge Prairie Schooler, but I love those.
And so this is the 4th one I have on this blanket of Color and Cotton Cypress, 18 count. And I have that done.
Does he have a stitched nose or is it a button?
It is a stitched nose, and it's a pretty big nose.
Well, snowmen are supposed to have big nose.
So anyway, I've been working on that.
Awesome.
Mainly since I've gotten home because I had to tear that white out. I don't know how many times I had to tear that out, and I got frustrated.
All right.
That's what I had for starts.
All right. How
many you got?
2. Huh? The last day we filmed, I started Witchy Way. Now this is Plum Street sampler. No, it's not.
You said you were done with Halloween.
Yeah, shush. I found
Tracy, did you hear that?
I found the little bat. It had been tucked in my cart, and I'm like, oh, that's such a quick... No, we'll see what happens. This was Primrose Cottage, and I said this was such a quick stitch. This has taken me forever. But this is Witchy Way.
Why do you think it's taking you forever?
I don't know. I took it to chemo, and I thought those houses they took forever.
Yeah.
But I did all of this.
It's really nice.
I did all of this and the other, so it's last night. So this is on 18 count WDY webs. I don't know what WDY is. I got it at Gallery Celebrations, but that is it. I have the tree that you can see the string on, and the pumpkin. I'm not putting the grass at the bottom. I'm not putting the border of bats at the top.
Surprise!
Because I have an idea, but I love the colors. It's so cute. I'm sure Ashley will stitch it when I'm done because we all know
she likes it too. Huh?
Yeah, it's wicked cute, and I love
cute.
Primrose Cottage. So that one's almost done. I tried so hard to stay up and finish it last night, but that just didn't happen.
I was surprised that you were texting us back at 9:35 or whatever it was. I'm like, oh,
it was 10:30, but that's okay.
Wow.
And then this one, I started the same day, maybe? This is Be Ye Thankful, because, you know, I'm late to the party.
It's never too late to be thankful.
And this is from the Be Ye Thankful Sal. It's my working copy, but Brenda Gervais. And I don't have a ton done. That is what I have.
Cute.
And I love it. So
it's such a great stitch.
It is, and I'm anxious. I actually was torn between this and finishing Witchy Way last night, and I'm like, oh. So I think I'll take this with me tomorrow for treatment, just because it is quick.
I've kitted up the
Christmas one,
the Joy and Cheer.
Marion Joy.
I don't know. We need a hashtag, Holly.
Yeah.
You gonna get on that?
Yeah. Has she done it?
I don't know.
Yeah, so those are my starts.
Excellent.
Wow, we're like cruising right along here.
Wow.
I have whips. So, I have 2 whips.
I have 1 whip. 1. Turkey Hollow Farm. And last night I watched Whips and Sips Welcome Stitchery with Justine and Shelley, and they were very sweet to talk about our girls getting married and all that stuff too. And they each showed their Turkey Hollow Farm. And wow, they're obviously ahead of me. But it's interesting to see. So I haven't watched a lot of Flosstube in the last few weeks, so I don't know who else is out there stitching it. But 3 stitchers between the 3 of us, and our game plan for how we're stitching is different.
Yeah. Well, I'm
doing page by page.
I like how Justine was texting you, not knowing Shelley was in the conversation, but her house is done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I haven't even begun to start on the house.
And I love that she sent you the wrong colors and it worked out perfectly.
I know.
So that's just
because
great.
I absolutely love that border anyway.
It's gorgeous.
So in case you're not familiar with it, this is House of Berries, Chapel Road, Turkey Hollow Farm.
I didn't realize there was a series for this.
Yeah, I think there's 2.
Oh, there's just 2?
For this one. Oh. But then she has other houses and Christmas and Halloween. And
I bet Christmas is pretty.
I bought another one that I'll show. So I am stitching as is, just like it is, and I am stitching on a piece of 18 count Dirty Teacup by Needle and Flax.
I think so.
I always say Flax and Needle. And this is where I'm at so far.
Oh, the variegation right here is gorgeous.
Yeah, that is Tiger's Eye.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Which is so pretty.
And those, are they pumpkins?
Yep. So I stitch and stitch, and then when I want something that is more colorful, then I'll move on to something else. But a lot of the colors, the color palette is beautiful. It's just a lot of the same. Yeah. I do like, of course I like Stacey Nash anyway, but this is the color palette. So
nice and fall.
Really, yeah.
With a hint of blue.
So it's really nice. And
that's a tiger's eye, isn't it?
I think so. I got a mess here. Tiger's eye. And that's because, awesome. You know, I'm such a picker on my fingers, so I have all these, I just pick because that's what I did with my nervous energy the last few weeks. So it's catching on all the string, and that's my whips.
That's your whips. I have 2. So you're gonna don't be shocked, people. Do not be shocked. Mary Poppins has made a comeback. And on my BOSME board, which we will talk about, I had to do 3 motifs. So this is ORITM.
Was this just called in October? Oh,
okay. Maybe.
That cherry tree is beautiful.
No, it was called last month.
Okay.
So this is ORITM. It's been a while since I've shown it. I love all things Mary Poppins. And I realized I am like nowhere near done. But I had three motifs. So I did my 3 motifs.
I love all those colors.
I love it all. I love it all.
Does it make you want to watch the movie when you stitch it?
Yep. So, and I still don't own 2. I've seen 2, but I don't own it. So, and this was my very first needle minder. So,
surprise there.
I don't even know what it's on. I don't even know if I wrote it down. It's been so long since I started this.
Seems like you've mentioned it before, but
I have.
It's definitely Bestitch Me.
And you remember the error that that we went. I never made a note of what the error was.
Oh.
So Kathy's gonna have to do some creative thinking, but I love it.
Check her website. Maybe she has an oops page and she's
could be, or I can go back.
Oh.
I don't know if it was part of Jane's name or Michael's name, but I love it. And when I stitch on it, I realize how much I do love it. And then once I finish this motif at the very top, I can move down to the bottom half of the. And I haven't looked, there's either on her website or in here, it references what all the images are for, because it goes off the book, not off the movie.
Right.
So.
I like that piece of it.
Yeah. And another one, don't be shocked, Winter Rose Manor came out to play. And
oh,
wow. Whoops, sorry, I gotta take it all apart. I got sick of stitching on the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the great thing is, tell yourself to do two threads of floss and then move on to something else. And before you know it, you've made great progress.
Probably the last time you saw it, I had started filling in the house, which you can't even see the pink. It's Meredith's pink. That's about the only color I've changed. And then I worked on the gate. So I am putting in my last stitches on the gate and the fence. And in my BOSME, it is do the fence and start the border. So I just have to, just put a couple stitches in the border. So
good job.
Once again, love Winter Rose Manor.
It is beautiful.
I love it, love it, love it.
Like so many of her charts, they're timeless.
Yeah, and that was one that when we went to Galleria, I wasn't going to buy it, and they had one left, and it was
So it was about a year ago that you bought it.
Yep.
You didn't start it right away, though, did you?
I started it on Christmas Day. So, but love it. Do I even know what I'm stitching it on? 18 count something from Bestitch Me.
You looked already and you couldn't find it.
No, that was the other one.
Oh. Sorry. Back before we were... Nope.
Nope. So, and my thread bed was my blue-footed boobies.
Your boobies.
Mom made me that. Nope, no idea. Couldn't tell you. I have it somewhere. But once again, that's another one I just love. I love. So I did get to cross off a couple things off the BOSME board. That one will be really, really close. Maybe this week. Who knows? Those are my whips.
Cool.
BOSME. You want to explain it?
BOSME. Jessie Marie Does Stuff is the creator of WhipGo, which is a bingo style chart. board, and you place things on there that you want to do. And it gets, she calls 2 numbers a month all throughout the year, 2 numbers each month for 12 months. BOSME for us, we do with Chris and Jane, the Boss Stitchers. They are out of Boston. So BOS is Boston, ME is initials for Maine, because that's where we're located. And we do a 6-month segment at a time. And Kathy calls numbers, 4 numbers each month. That gets challenging. Revamped my whole thought process. Our second 6 months around, and we had new numbers called.
We did. We got 5 this time because everyone got the free space. I don't fill in my free space. Some people do on their whip.
It's just completely free.
Yeah. We have a Christmas present, so I had finished that. Winter Rose Manor, so I just need to put in my start on my border. The Jolly Ornament, that's the penguin ornament that I was working on early this year.
The mitten from Thistle?
Thistle, yeah. So I need to finish that. And a berry sow, which I had already done, so I'm ahead of the game.
Good for you.
And I'm ahead of the game on a few things. If I catch up, I'm behind on Blackbird's big ass
Winds of Autumn.
Berry, yep. First Winds of Autumn. It's the big berry. And working on a wool project, which that's going to get way easier once I show my haul.
Me too.
And
but I don't think I put wool on. I print my chart this time.
Yeah, I'm ahead of. I'm better than I was. I was way behind, but I pulled out a few things and started working on them. So
good.
I don't know how we're going to do it next year. We'll have to chat with Chris and Jane and.
So the things.
Yeah. So that's my board. So dark pink is done, and
light pink is to be done, and the medium is done, not called.
Yes. Yeah. So
cool.
Whoops,
I was talking before how I didn't want both of my 7-day spending freezes to be called in October, knowing that I was going on vacation and I was going to be visiting at least one stitchy shop. I ended up visiting 3.
Yeah.
It didn't get called for October, so which was really nice. A Christmas start was called for me, and I have completed that. I have a lot of starts on this 6-month segment that I did, thinking ahead for what I want to do later.
Yep.
Early Americans by Little House Needlework. I've had that kitted up for several months. That was called to start, and while I was, anyway, I'll talk about it after.
Squirrel.
Stitch 5 Days on One Nation was called for a second time. I've stitched 1 day, so I owe it 9 days.
9 more days.
And a new start, which is done because that's all I seem to be able to do is start small things these days.
Isn't that what we're supposed to do? All else fails, start something new.
But I'm just, whatever. I'm not apologizing for my purchases, for my starts, for not working on things. I'm just being happy in what I'm doing because
it's called grace.
I love it.
It's called grace. My goal for October was Sweewee. Stitch what I want, when I want. And I just happened to pull out things that were on my board. And the days I don't stitch, I've stopped beating myself up because I can't.
Right.
If I can't focus, I can't focus.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Flosstube Buddy.
You watched them. I have not watched them yet.
Yeah.
So
very early on when we started, they called us out in a good way. That didn't sound good at first, did it?
They shouted us out.
They shouted us out. There you go. Small Town Needleworks, and they are in Tennessee, mother-daughter, Kim and Jade. And Kim has the most infectious laugh.
Do they film in front of a fireplace?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I have seen them then.
Yes. Kim and Jane recently lost their grandmother, so our condolences to you with that. They're just fun, and I think they stitch different things from each other a lot like Kathy and I do. They do a lot of sewing projects, and Kim likes to crochet. They have an Etsy shop. I really wanted to talk about them today because as I've been watching them, they've started designing small little charts, and they're cute little charts. They have an Etsy shop that is Small Town Needleworks, and they have just come out with the cutest fall chart. And they have one that's Halloween, that not my aesthetic, but a lot of you might enjoy it. Go take a peek at it. And they have one, their very first one is called Small Town Needleworks. Oh, awesome. And I mean, most people can relate to that. You don't have to be them to enjoy that. They're cute little charts.
Awesome.
I haven't watched their last two probably. I think they try to film every week. And as I said, I haven't watched a lot of Flosstube, but go check them out. I do also think that they are still in the under 1,000 subs club for Flosstube, and I think you enjoy them.
That's awesome.
So go check them out.
So
I like them, and the fact that they're somewhat new designers trying to do something.
There are so many. Someone just posted.
So much fun.
I was just telling you this before we went live. I can't remember now who it was. Posted, a designer, and I'd never ever heard of them. And there's so many people out there designing. Georgia Girl Stitching, she's a Flosstuber, and she started designing, and it's just yay! I can't even fathom.
I love it. I love it. We've only been doing this since January, almost the end of January. And what I've seen within the cross-stitch community has grown leaps and bounds in just 10 months. All the way from designers, Flosstubers, people getting into cross-stitch, retreats. More and more of those are popping up. And we actually had an email question too, so we'll talk about that a little bit after. Yep. I had been very remiss in checking email. I know Kathy hadn't been focused on that either, but I checked today, and we had one that
I thought I had checked
responded.
Okay, so perfect.
It was all good.
So
anyway, I just checked them out. Small Town Needleworks.
Yep.
Very, very sweet. Very sweet. And they live in one of my most favorite states. I love Tennessee. East Tennessee especially.
Never been there.
So pretty.
We want to travel. We want to quit our jobs and travel and retreat and shop hop and
because that was a lot of fun. Even Mike kind of got into that.
I could see the four of us, you and me and Mike and Rob, and they could go and
to find their stuff to do.
Yep. So giveaways, right?
Okay, so we had 4 giveaways for the last video, and we drew the winners.
Yep. Rob, the random comment picker man.
Yep.
So
which one of you got on there first? So Witchy.
Yep. The keyword was button, and this is Joanna Lynn Creations.
Okay.
So
Joanna Lynn Creations.
And then home. Oh, so it's the wreath. And the word was wreath.
Number 1. So you get 5 wreaths with it.
And this winner was...
It was home.
Yeah.
He looked it up right. You said the word was wreath.
Yeah. And the winner was Cactus Needle Stitcher. Okay. So we need your address and your name. Mm-hmm. Hands-on Design, Celebration 2. This was Donna Hudson.
Hudson.
Yep. And the last one was Heart in Hand, and the keyword was Doodle. And this is Susan Bodnar, Bodnar.
Okay.
So send us an email or reach out to us on Instagram with your name and address. Obviously, we have
twoneedlespullingthread@gmail.com.
Yep.
B18. All the stuff.
Oh, that's you.
Potential spam. It's not potential. It's likely.
Yeah. We need you to be 18 or someone in your household to be 18 to get your address.
Yep. Send us your addresses and we'll get them right out to you.
Yep. So,
Excellent.
And we have...
So with that, also passing the stash because, we just get inundated with things when we're done, right? So might as well share that with people.
Absolutely.
So we are passing the stash on Merry Christmas all through the night. If you are interested in stitching this, say the word Merry, M-E-R-R-Y. And Lizzie Kate, Let There Be Peace, which I did for World Cross Stitch Day. And Peace, P-E-A-C-E.
Perfect.
And we will get those out.
So, awesome. you said there was some questions and comments.
Oh, again, somebody was asking about this that we had. And I don't know if I did respond to the person's message comment itself on the video. And this is from Michael's. I noticed that Halloween is 60 or 70% off at Michael's right now. This was $14.99. And
I still have all the tags.
you can look to see.
Screenshot.
If you would like. And you can also, I searched on their site by counting crows. And it came up. Of course, my app, I'm linked into my local store and they claim to have one. But if you look. So there's that. I know this has been popular on a lot of...
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people have commented on ours, and I've seen it on other floss tubes.
I know you ordered it, and we had it in like 2 days. It was quick,
it was
really quick.
Very, very quick. And we had an email, forgive me, I forgot, Lori. And I did respond to that email this morning. Where do you hear about retreats? And honestly, how we hear about them is through social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook pages, people are talking about it. There's a
I just joined this Facebook group yesterday or the day before.
Is that the
one?
Hold
on. Keep talking.
Okay. The more you talk amongst stitchers, the more you are looking on different Facebook pages that are cross stitch related. If you look through my feed of Facebook, it's almost all cross stitch.
Oh, me
pages
too.
And Instagram.
This is called Cross Stitch Retreats.
Oh, that's a new one on me.
Oh, I'll invite you. It's a group by Annabella's. That's what the topper looks like.
Is it just hers or is it retreats in general?
I don't know. I saw it.
Okay.
You know how when you're scrolling...
Because she's doing a whole bunch of retreats these days too.
She is. You're invited.
Thank you.
I just happened to come across it. So maybe there's more. Watch Flosstube.
That's kind of how we've heard about it. For us locally in Maine, there's not very many. There are a couple of gals who did Stitch Maine, was a one day in July that we went to, which was amazing. It was nice and small. It was great to be with people. I would just be watching Flosstube. Of course, we know about Stitchcon. We're getting in.
Yay,
we're in Weekend B.
Weekend B.
So we'll be there. If you're going to be there for Weekend B, make sure, say hi.
If you're going alone, don't stress.
That's right.
I've tried to comment.
You'll find your people.
Right, Beth?
You will find your people.
I try to comment on people who say that they're coming alone because there's nothing like 299 people of the same mind. And that's not including the staff and, all them people at Keepsakes. Go back and watch our video on Stitchcon. I can't even explain it. I said to Rob, I don't know if I can say this. I said to Rob, Stitchcon was by far, sorry.
The highlight of your year, aside from your daughter's wedding and graduation.
Yep.
Yeah. And I really feel so first of all, side note, Pam and Steph on Just Keep Stitching, if you go to their YouTube channel, they have a playlist that's Stitchcon 2022.
Yeah.
And all the floss tubes that they know about that did recaps. They're linked there.
Yeah.
So go there and watch. So last year, for me, at Stitchcon, we knew that Kathy was starting this battle with lymphoma. We had not shared that with very many people. As a matter of fact, our close Stitchy friends found out that weekend. Kathy left the table and I told them. Because she had read something on a pamphlet and it got her emotional and she kind of left a little bit and then
It was the opening writing from Barb.
So anyway, going back this June is going to be a full circle as far as I'm concerned because I fully intend to go back with a healthy Kathy. Yeah. That's just how it's going to be. You might not be completely healed in regards to like energy and that sort of thing, but
but it was what I needed to battle this.
So that's what, anyway, as far as retreats go, you know, it really is word of mouth. It is, yeah. We have friends who have gone to retreats in New Jersey and I can't even
Station and
Missouri,
yeah,
all over the place. And there are retreats that we're looking at. We haven't made definite plans of yet. So I'm leery about talking about those.
Well, we don't
just
know.
because we don't know what we're doing. So that's what we recommend.
Ask questions,
and,
who's
ask people.
Yeah,
that's what. And then of course, what's around you, what's local to you. There isn't a lot
for us
really. But if you follow, I'll give you a couple of them. If you follow Pam on Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. She owns an LNS in Massachusetts. She talks about a retreat that she's planning. Of course, we know about Stitchcon. A lot of people talk about that one.
And Pam and Steph talk a lot about different retreats.
They do. They talk a lot about different retreats. Like Stitch West is happening this weekend. Coming.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And we know a few people going to that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. Just
there's virtual retreats.
There are virtual retreats. Friend Stitch
was this weekend, and I mean I heard of it last year, but I didn't know anything about it. And last night we were talking with friends, and they did it, and wow,
and they loved it, and said that it was
worth every penny.
It was one of the best ones they've done so far.
Yeah.
Acorns and Threads in Washington, West Coast.
Yep.
They had a retreat a few weeks ago. That was live in person and virtual. So they kind of blended them.
We're doing another virtual retreat. We're doing the Jingle Ball.
Yeah. So you guys going to the ball?
Yeah. We got plans for that, and
it's all over social media. Yeah. Jingle Ball at 12 designers.
12 designers of Christmas. There's going to be an ornament book, and I mentioned it to Ashley yesterday. Hopefully she can
classes.
Yep. A lot of the classes are sold out.
So it's one fee to actually register for the Jingle Ball.
$10.
It's $10, and then that gets you in December 2nd and 3rd. Starts that evening and all the way through. Yeah.
There's meet and greets with all the designers.
It gets you access to the designers and things that they might have for sale and designs that they have specific for this that are to the general public at the time.
Check out Lindy. If you don't know what it is, check out Lindy Stitches.
Mm-hmm. She had a great video.
Yeah, and Kathy Haberman did one live last night, and that's on her video. There's more they have not announced.
Right.
There's more surprises.
Be fun to watch that.
And it's open. It's going to be open the full 36 hours. 6 o'clock on Friday till midnight on Saturday night.
Eastern time, trying to capture those time zones.
And the international people who will be there overnight. Different stitching rooms. I think we're going to get together and do it.
Yeah, I think we'll try to set up here or probably not the 24 hours, but
you never know. A lot of coffee and
we'll see how Kathy's feeling in December.
But yeah, so as far as retreats, just keep an ear to the ground, ask questions, who's going where. And as we hear about things, we'll mention them as well.
And then a lot of these retreats you can find your niche with them. So there are some retreats that are sampler based.
See, it's not
Kathy's not a sampler stitcher per se, or that's not her aesthetic.
Right.
That sort of thing intrigues me and interests me.
But
the thing about the Jingle Ball is all 12 designers are not my aesthetic. I can pick and choose, which I think is awesome because I can see Kathy going into different rooms than I'm going to go in.
Right.
And that's going to be fun.
Right. And that's absolutely. I'm really excited about it. And
what a creative idea, though.
That's a way to bring everybody, literally all over the world, into one place to celebrate. For us, the end of this year.
Yes.
It can go.
Please. After November 11th.
Yes. And have fun, and no one's excluded because you can't fly somewhere. And
and the ticket price is not, I think it meets everybody economically. So maybe there's only one or two designers you're interested in. So you're paying $10 for your ball ticket to get access to those 1 or 2 shops that will have exclusive Christmas designs.
And you'd pay more than that.
And I would guess that it's about $10 a design per. Everything's a PDF, and I mean that's my guess. I don't have any inside scoop or anything.
They said Kathy Haverman specifically said that there are things that she may sell out of, but she has. I'm assuming her exclusive is going to be hard or PDF, and she's she's got a ton of new releases coming out for that. I don't know if you watched her video.
I haven't yet.
And you can see the timeline, and it's going to cost you more than $10 to drive to an LNS, especially for us.
Sure.
So I'm excited.
Be a great way to kick off holiday season.
I'm anxious to see the Christmas ornament book that they're putting together.
That's going to be fun.
Check that out. There's a website, and I know it ends in .net. Jingleball something.net. Go check out Lindy Stitches and Kathy Haberman.
Right. And honestly, if you're on Facebook or Instagram and you search Jingle Ball, it's probably going to come up.
Yep, it's all over it. So that just came out, and I think they're not closing the registration until like a few days before.
I don't know.
I don't know. That was a question she asked, because I know Ashley asked that last night because she doesn't know her schedule. And I said, you got time.
Oh, yeah, she's got some time.
So the baby.
Excellent.
Haul and Stitchy Kindness.
Right,
you have way more.
I have a lot.
You have way more than me.
What do you have for Stitchy Kindness, though? Let's
once again,
do that.
People, I'm overwhelmed. I get cards. Arlene, sent us the Duncan card, and we splurged today, and can't wait to eat my jelly donut. We have. I know she said she didn't need any thanks, but I have to. Whitney sent us some cute things. Beautiful hat. I can't wait because, eventually this head's going to get cold.
Well, eventually you're going to get to a point where it's like an in-between. I'm not going to wear the cap, but I don't have much hair for my head.
So, and a cute little flamingo ornament because, cute. I love the little, and it's to put a little stitchy piece on. I'll have to figure out what to put on it. And then she made these beautiful clutches for Missy and cute. They're little snowman clutches, and they open up to a thread bed. They are absolutely gorgeous. So
love
she made
them. Thank you so much. One
for me and one for Missy and one for a future giveaway. So you guys will be, seeing that.
Thank you.
And I had an idea, so we're gonna chat about that.
All right.
So thank you, Whitney. My mean girls. Once again,
they're so good.
Apparently I'm like the only one who wasn't paying attention because, not that I had to, but our main Stitchy group
I didn't see this.
Has been spoiling me the weeks of my treatments. So this came in. This is from Adina. Yeah, you haven't seen any of this.
Nope.
This is a beautiful card. This is the Penobscot Narrows Bridge here in Maine. This is a watercolor of it.
It's a great place to go visit too and go up in the tower.
Now, is that near the... So Fort Knox, I think they're creeping it out for Halloween this year.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
it is near Fort Knox, yes.
So,
what's that?
This is a finish. This is a hoop
cute.
And the base. And it's because it's not sitting on level on the ground. I can't wait. I have an idea for this. Isn't that adorable? It's called Modern Hoopla.
HOOPLA.
Check them out.
I kind of like that.
I know.
Now that we're talking about this, did I see something several months ago on Steel City Stitchers? Maybe.
It's a hoop prop.
So cool.
Modern Hoopla.
I like it.
And then because, she's a coffee lover like I am, she sent me a pound of her favorite coffee. And then this beautiful coffee finish.
I love that.
I've been waiting to put this up. I can't wait. It is gorgeous. This is a Brenda Gervais pattern.
Yeah. Has anyone sent you a coffee stitch that you've stitched for yourself?
Nope.
Wow.
And then I booby trapped myself over here. Hang on. This is from Donna.
I love Donna.
Donna knows me. Candy. I did not eat it. I wanted to.
She will.
And then some floss tags because she likes Halloween like I like Halloween.
Yes.
And they call this something.
I don't know what they
call it. It's not a
Flosstube
Buddy, but you can put a little project in there and hook it on and put your threads. And then another Halloween finish, which is so cute.
I love it.
I love the blue fabric. She stitches on non-traditional colors.
She likes color.
She loves color.
Likes color
and
fabric.
Look
and
at those eyes.
Can do wonders with it.
Yeah. So that's going to go right up here.
Cool.
In all my Halloween stuff.
I love it. I've never seen this.
Nope, you haven't seen anything.
No, is this Frosted Pumpkin?
I think so. Oh. I think so.
I like it.
And Kathy's running out of room.
We're pretty sure Helen finished that. So FFO'd it for
This came from Lori.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. This came from Lori H. She knows who she is. And
I feel like Laura and Brenda, whenever Laura shows Baby Yoda stuff and Brenda's like, oh my word.
This is Gilda. This is Gilda. So she'll go up here as well. Kathy's having a hot flash. Mm-hmm. Arlene, along with the Duncan card, sent us some beautiful thread that we will pick out. And
special friends.
Holly. This showed up on my porch with no note, no nothing. This has got the threads in it, so I'm going to use this so I can start putting the stitches in my wool applique because now I don't have to pull threads.
Right.
So this is from Holly. Thank you, thank you.
It'll help you choose better.
Yes, it will. And then today, I got a card from Nancy, a little thinking of you card. And then today, Missy shows up with some beautiful fabric. Look at that great.
I forget what it's called.
She did. It's right here. She said it's because I watched her dog. Her dog's really, really easy to watch.
Well, and someone has a birthday coming.
Yeah. It's my birthday month. This is Mystic fabric. And this is from the Hobby House Needleworks. I didn't know they had an online presence. So that's dangerous. And then for my sled obsession, that middle one is Maine Chickadee. So I'm working on those. And some coffee pins from Puntini. And I have never seen this before. 2021 Snowman Ornament Snow Happy from Homespun Elegance. So thank you.
You're going to have to look into their others if that's a series.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a series. So
maybe you have some of them and didn't realize.
Maybe. It could be dangerous. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
And the rest is haul. So
okay, I have a couple of Tracy with OG Stitchery sent. Did she send you?
Nope.
Okay.
We talked about it, but
yeah. She's doing some scissor fobs.
She's doing a great
her and I did
job.
some trading off of fabric and stuff. So she sent me these as part of it. So these are just adorable.
She's doing a wonderful job with those.
They are just adorable. And you can have one of them. Maybe one of them was meant for you.
We'll talk.
Anyway, we'll talk about it.
No, these are gorgeous.
Because I know Tracy and I she's like my late night stitcher that I can text and say, what are you stitching? And Nancy, Jenny with Bougie Stitchers, we did a fabric swap. And she sent me a bag.
Look at that fabric. I've never seen anything like that.
She's like, I thought it looked like
and the quilting on the back.
Isn't that fun? So thank you very much.
That's
that was
awesome.
Very special. I love it.
You're down a haul, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, when we filmed last, Missy had her Fabric of the Month from Grace Notes, but mine was delayed. So mine came in, she had a 18 count shipping issue. So this is Cafe Olay.
Love it.
It's showing a little more yellow.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
It really is a nice.
That's not bad.
Coffee and cream kind of color.
And then this,
which I think is beautiful. Oh, I'll show mine.
Yeah, because it's
same time.
Very interesting. We were comparing them just now. This is Mojito Smoothie.
And you get 18 count.
Yes, mine is 18 count, and yours is...
And I have 32 count Lugana.
And what a difference.
So that just goes to show you what happens in the dyeing process.
Yeah. Yours...
Mine's definitely a green.
Yours is way more green. Mine has hints of green, but it's more gray. Yeah. And your modeling is much subtler than mine.
I don't know. I'm covering my face, so anyway, they're beautiful. Yep. Oh, and on our way to Lancaster last week, we went right through. So Grace Notes Fabrics, they're doing a retreat, and when is the 22nd? Look up Grace Notes Fabrics. Yep. They also have a Flosstube Facebook presence. They're doing a retreat. So, which is why, Squirrel, we were driving through and I recognized the town's name and I realized I was like minutes.
Yep.
Minutes.
You could have waved.
To Grace Notes. So. That was fun.
And then Missy picked me up some more perforated paper and some sleds because I'm down this hole big time. And then this is another Foxwood Crossings pattern sled heads. Love him. I love the Rudolph. He's so cute. And Snowfolk. So you know what I'll be stitching. Did you see Tammy's message this morning? How many ornaments did you do yesterday?
Yes. So this is the medium sled. Yeah. I did the large. So when you get ready to do that Santa, I was confused with, it took me a minute to figure out the chart. Yeah, the chart is, of course, it's triplicate fold, and And the last thing, you haven't even seen these. I grabbed some coloring cotton grab bags. Oh, I love that grab. Oh, and you got floss too, right? I did. And I think they're all 18 count. I think you're right. And I think I got really, really lucky. And I think the best way to show it, is that way. Those are pretty colors. So, I think I get notifications, I think, when their grab bags come available. $12? Mm-hmm. 3 random pieces. When you hit Ada, I've gotten everything from 14, 16, 18, and 20. Yep. But I'm pretty sure... The last time I ordered, I got mostly 20. Right, and I'm pretty sure... this one might be 20. That one might be 20. But the rest of it looks 18. But look at that green. That's a greeny blue. Pretty. So I think they're like 8 by 12 pieces. You can do 8 by 12, a nice size project. And then this was a grab bag, thread bag. Oh, those are pretty. Yeah. I just thought, you can do anything. Very pretty. So, but yeah, that was exciting. So that's, we hide the packing evidence. Yeah. So, I love it. The companies that say, do you need an excuse, and they put on the thing, congratulations on winning this prize. So. That's I lied. Funny. One more. I bought from Stitch New England. I picked up some different threads that I needed. I know I've mentioned it a couple of different times, but amber is probably one of my favorite sunflower colors. So I just picked up some colors that I needed. Great Christmas combo. I know. And I am not typically a bendy stitchy pattern person. Yeah, not your aesthetic. But this is one of her first patterns. Actually, it's number 11. And I just thought it was cute. That is adorable. So, and I love the little bird on the ground. And I think maybe instead of this snowflake, I'll use one of those snowflake buttons. Oh, good idea. And maybe I'll do both snowflake buttons. Yeah. Yeah. Just different. And it's 73 by 71, so I'll be able to pop that. Yep. I say pop that out, yeah. Yeah, you will. So nice. And so Stitch New England, they also have a website. Yep. For people who ask. She's in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, and so Stitch New England, and go on and shop with Pam. Yep.
So yeah, it's been 3 weeks, but all of this came in this week.
I did, aside from my Fabric of the Month Club and my Floss of the Month Club, I had no haul until I went on vacation. But that was planned. I did get my Coloring Cotton October 22 Thread Club. I am in the 5 skein primitive neutral.
I really like how they're doing it now.
I am so in love with how they're doing this now.
Everyone,
so it's themed based.
Everyone is talking about how good it is.
This is Winterberry.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps a little. Winterberry. Yuletide.
So they're a month ahead, right? So like October is more Christmas themed.
I don't know. I don't know how we're doing it.
Oh, that one is gorgeous.
Peace on Earth. I like this too. Crumb Cake.
Ooh, I wonder if that's going to be a limited edition.
It says special. They all say special, but they don't say limited. And Snickerdoodle. Doesn't that look like a Snickerdoodle cookie? It does. So love, love, love.
Oh, you can see my doodle on the back.
Your wedding reception layout.
Yeah, we were discussing wedding reception layouts and just trying to explain it.
So, we took a few days and we spent 3 or 4 days in Pennsylvania, and then my husband graciously indulged me in an out-of-the-way for us trip up to Pittsford, New York, and went to Hobby House Needlework. So we left, we drove all day Monday. That was just a travel day. And Tuesday we went to Gettysburg, and that was my husband's thing. I enjoy it too, but he really enjoys that. He reads every placard. We were at the Gettysburg Cemetery, and he was walking through all the states, and just kind of, that's his way of paying respects and memorializing. And we had beautiful weather the whole week. It was just gorgeous.
The main section there, I was surprised when I saw that you were there, because you drove through the big gates, and it made me think our bus got stuck trying to go through the gates.
Oh, we're not supposed to drive into the cemetery.
Yeah, well, that was my tour bus. And when you took the
maybe
picture,
they allowed that for that. I don't know.
When you took the picture of Mike with the main section, I was blown away at how big the main section was.
Yeah, me too. 104 or 108 bodies.
Yeah.
So we did a self-driving through Gettysburg. We had done it before. We'd been there 4 years previous. Fun fact, this is like only our second time we've ever vacationed without a kid. Whole, she's 20. We're just not that, we weren't that kind of family. If we took a vacation, she came with us.
Right.
We had 15 years of marriage before her. We did a lot of stuff. And you all who are parents know you only have so much time, and we just did everything. But I gotta say, going on vacation with just 2 people, wow. There was no
I want to do this.
angst. There was nothing.
Are we there yet?
It was awesome. It was so good. Anyway, we always had fun with our kid, but
did you have a sarsaparilla?
It's that season of life. No, I did not.
Oh, that was fun.
We ate lunch at Dobbin House Tavern, which is one of our favorite places, and downstairs is the very original historic where things took place in the time. Loved it. Food was amazing. And then we don't have Aldi grocery stores up here, so went to an Aldi.
Oh, that's right.
Which was an experience. I don't know, we just had fun doing whatever, whenever. We didn't have early mornings or late nights. And
you did what
so
you
that
wanted.
was Tuesday. So Wednesday
you did David.
Oh, that's right. Wednesday we did Stitchy shops. In Lancaster, we went to Stitches Unlimited, and Pat is the owner there. Adorable shop, has a lot of stuff in it. Her finishes, her models are amazing and beautiful. And she had a finished model of all of the early American charts all in one. Oh. And the border was very unique, and I commented on it. Turns out it's a border that Vonna Pfeiffer, Twisted Stitcher, has on her blog. and it's adorable. So I'm sure you can find that somewhere if you're interested in that. I spent a lot of time there with Pat and her coworker. I can't remember her name. Customers coming and going. Small location, beautiful shop. From there, we went to Hodgepodge in Strasbourg. I think I said that right.
Probably.
And old section of the town, old buildings, beautiful little area. She has a lot of Mill Hill. Marcia. It was nice to meet her. She has a lot of Mill Hill kits, which were nice. Current stuff, but she also has a lot of older charts. So if you're looking for something out of the ordinary, you could give her a call and see if she has it. I don't know if she does shipping. I don't know any of that. She also is the only, so I showed a finish the last time. I did it on a foam block, and it was Make a Joyful Noise, and it was Stitches by Ethel. She's the only LNS that carries hard copies.
Really?
Yes, and I knew that before I went, which is one of the main reasons I went.
I wonder if it's because is Ethel...
Marcia encouraged her to do that, so she carries her charts.
I'm wondering if she's local.
I think she encouraged her to design.
Could be.
I think she's local because she had actually, we were messaging a little bit back and forth, and she was going to be in town the next day, but that was the day we were leaving.
Yeah.
So you'll see in my haul, I bought a few charts of hers there. And then we went to Sight and Sound in, I think it's technically in Ronks, outside of Lancaster, and saw the production of David from the Bible, which it was absolutely amazing. I love theater. I love all that kind of stuff. It's not usually something Mike likes to go to, and he's still talking about how amazing it was. That's awesome. The facility was incredible. Getting in and out was amazing.
They knew what they were doing.
I mean, they've been doing this for years, right? And it just was incredible. Live animals, and they have a husbandry department and all that kind of stuff. We learned this during intermission. A lady sitting in front of us was speaking to another person, and I love to people watch and listen. And she was talking about how...
It's called eavesdropping.
Yeah, well, I was doing it in a good way. Her husband is part of one of the teams there that works. Anyway, he has a job there. So she gets to go to one performance every time they have it. So that was absolutely incredible. And then I approached Mike with the idea of, maybe we'll just leave Thursday and go up to New York, and we get home a little bit earlier than we anticipated. We like to vacation and we like to come home. Yeah, that's just how it is. So anyway, we did that, and we got up early Thursday morning, and they were getting the storm that we got up here on Friday, and the rain and the dark and driving through the city to get to Highway 15 that we needed. It was a little more than we anticipated, even at the hour of the morning that it was. But anyway, it was a beautiful drive up 15 to get to Pittsford, New York, where Hobby House is. And what a cute town. One of these days I'm going to go and spend time in that town. Cute, really quaint town. And where Hobby House is down kind of in a little cul-de-sac of different types of shops and eateries, and each building looks different.
If I remember right, when Pam and Steph went, they ate at a restaurant, not realizing
we ate there.
But they didn't realize Hobby House was like literally in that same place. So, and
we ate at Label 7 based on Pam and Steph's recommendation from when they went, and it was we had a BLT with a fried green tomato and truffle fries, and everything's just a little elevated. It was delicious.
Awesome.
So, and Hobby House is everything you hear people talk about.
It looks small.
It's like a little log cabin.
So it's not as tiny
So it's not big.
But it's not teeny tiny either, like Pins and Needles teeny tiny.
No.
Okay.
And you you know, you walk in and it's a log home, and it's got stairs and a fireplace. And again, I have pictures and stuff too, or you could, I only put them on my story. I didn't actually post about it. I might at some point. Kathy and David, husband, wife, incredibly nice, warm, welcoming people.
Yeah, you FaceTimed us. They were chit-chatting and waving and
yeah, so nice. They got a good marketing thing going on because they play music like Michael Bublé and the Rat Pack, which I called the Brat Pack in our message. I didn't mean that. They play those like classics, 30s, 40s, soothing music, makes you want to stay longer.
Descartes.
They have everything. Now, they were coming off the heels of their weekend with Nicola, Hands Across the Sea, and they had a lot of people in, and that was their first retreat. And she talked about how she didn't really know because her head is down and working on her business. She didn't realize the gravity of people that knew them, knew about Hobby House. And I looked at her and said, people know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
And she said it was just, they had an amazing weekend, and she apologized that the store was a little disarray because of having the retreat and bringing everything back. But just make yourself at home and look at everything, pie and everything, and it was just awesome.
Do they have like a stitching room?
Nope, they don't have anything like that.
I wondered how they did their retreat.
And right next door in May, they opened up a Hobby House Woolworks.
Oh, it's the same business. Same. Oh.
Which was really nice too. So, all of that to say, I have a lot of haul. I'll try to remember where I got it. But I want to show this first though, just because I thought it was fun. In the Gettysburg
gift shop.
Yes, gift shop.
Because you always end up at a gift shop.
Which I have 2 pins to make into needle minders.
Cool, I got a pile over there.
I bought this book for 2 sweet little girls that we buy gifts for. Leave It to Abigail, The Revolutionary Life of Abigail Adams. Because I thought, you know, little girls need to know this stuff, right? And then I opened it up. It's all about her story, her life as a child, really. And then on up. But look at this. It's cross stitch.
That's awesome.
Look at that. Isn't that fun?
And you like to buy them historical books.
I do. I like to.
Even the front cover's all cross-stitched.
I like to get them. Anyway, that's what I like to do. Their mom's a teacher, and they all like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I did, and I will mention it too. I did actually have an order from Stacy Stitches Creates home, waiting for me when I got home. Brody was taking care of the cat.
Oh.
For us, and he texted me one day, a package came, it's safely in your house. So I'll try to tell you where I bought what I bought, but that was
She also
really
has a
hard.
cat that apparently parties, so
Brody was so creative with his pictures.
Brody would, while she's digging it out, Brody would superimpose party themes with the cat, like holding a red Solo cup and catnip, and said he was partying.
Nuts. So if you know anything about shaker boxes and companies, there's a company in a little teeny town, Emden, Maine, probably smaller than Canton, and we have less than 550 people on our electrical grid. Yeah. I mean, that ought to tell you something. So LaHaye's shaker boxes. So this came from a small town in Maine, purchased in New York, only to come back to Maine. So it was the only LaHaye they had, which, you know, he kind of does. He makes them as he.
Are you going to put something on it or leave it as is?
No, I'll leave it like this, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
It doesn't matter. It's gorgeous. It would almost seem a shame to put something on it.
I know. I did get some pin minis, and I think I bought these at Hobby House.
Oh, that Santa's cute.
It's because I'm a sucker for them. Oh, these are the things I got from Stacy Stitches Creates. So I got from Stacy Nash Primitive Summer at Holly Berry Farm, and don't mention the big old white house, because
I don't know what you're talking
me?
about.
Big old white house. I haven't taken anything out of plastic. I apologize. It just...
I'd make it blue.
I have too much. I might adjust it. And then I really like these Little House Needleworks. They're the petites. So the Thanksgiving one is brand new.
Who just showed these? Jenny? No.
I think maybe one of them.
Somebody just showed these.
So autumn petites.
You know, Rob can cut those tags.
Oh, good.
I just voluntold him.
Good. And Thanksgiving petites. So, you know, there's probably going to be a Christmas one.
Ah, yeah. And I bet it's going to be adorable. Nope. The Fanciful Flamingo just showed these.
Oh, that's
because she said, is there a Little House Needleworks I don't own?
So if you have not checked out Stacy Stitches Creates, great customer service, great everything. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I got a bunch of stuff from all three places, and I did get these Cool Ladies. They're not bequeath labels, but they can go back on the, you stick them on the back of your pieces once you've got them framed, and
tells you what they are, who did it, when you did it.
It's a set of 10 of them, I think.
Nice.
So, all different ladies, and
I've never seen that before.
Basket Full of Wintertime, Brenda Gervais. I had never seen it either. I texted Kathy a picture. Do you have this?
By the way, your app's going to renew if it hasn't already renewed.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
We use the, what's it called? Cross Stitch
Plus. X Stitch Plus.
X Stitch Plus app. And that's how we know if we have patterns.
Right.
So
I do wish that we could link into somebody else's.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like I could see this copy of this.
It's worth the $9.99.
And I got the Floss, kitted this up. I just figured if I could get them all, I was going to.
Yep.
Brenda Gervais does not lead anybody astray when it comes to that.
Is there any 1/1 in that? Doesn't look it.
I don't think so. Honestly, I haven't looked at the chart.
That looks awesome. That's awesome.
Can't wait. And I looked, and I saw this at all three shops I went to. I bought this at Stitches Unlimited, and it is a big one, and I don't typically do cats, but I finally
Isn't Steph working on this?
bought it. Maybe.
I don't know why I
Olga's
picked it.
Autumn Stocking, and it's so pretty in person.
It's gorgeous.
So pretty. All three models I saw were backed with a nice old wool. Yeah. I got some Foxwood Crossing. These are bread sleds, gingerbread.
Those are so cute.
Which I think are adorable.
If you didn't do the set of 3, you wouldn't know the house went with it, though.
True.
But
so I like those. These were the Stitches with Ethel. Now, I've mentioned this, but I don't stitch mice, and a lot of her charts have mice in them. But I found some that didn't.
Did she do the... No, that was Finally a Farm Girl. Never mind. She did... Finally a Farm Girl did Abe. All of hers have mice in them. Okay. That was
so this is Holly Bird Ornament, which I think is so sweet. And if you could see the chart, easy stitch.
Oh, yeah. And tiny.
So pretty.
55 by 55.
Yep.
I love her logo.
So pretty. I'm not usually a beachy person, but this one I really liked. It's just not something I would normally stitch. A Day at the Shore.
Look at the bird.
I think it was the flag that pushed me over the edge. And this is so cute. And I did get... Some of her charts have charms with them, and Marsha at Hodgepodge has a good selection of buttons and charms. So this is Mr. Bean's Garden.
That is adorable.
And I got the watering can charm to go with it, which I didn't even realize. And when I was checking out with Marsha, she said,
"Where is the watering can?
Did you want the watering can?"
Oh, in his hand.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And I was like, "Oh," she said, "I have it."
Like, yes, please.
Yep, I'll take it. Nikki's Creations. I like her stuff too. I think I got this at Hodgepodge also. Just given where we were and to commemorate part of our vacation, I got Amish Harvest, which is really cute. And this is basically 12 by 12 on 32 or 16 count. So I liked that. We did go to the Bird in Hand Indoor Farmers Market, which was so much fun, and we bought a lot of stuff there. That's not cost much, of course.
Love this.
I've been wanting these from Leela's Studio. Noel in blue, Christmas in blue. The sweaters.
You know, they have Christmas in red too, right?
Yes, but I like the blue.
The blue is gorgeous. I love it.
I'm going to do these on perforated paper and make them ornaments somehow.
Yeah. Well, back them with felt like I did.
Yep.
And remember, I hit the jackpot at the thrift store with a bag of felt, so we've
true.
got more felt than we'll ever need.
True. Brenda Gervais, 2018, Candy Cane Wishes.
Can't believe I don't have this. Look at the Cardinal.
So cute. Something about this.
We have to watch Helen's video on how to make the cording, because we both have quarters that we've never taken out of the package.
Yep, we do.
Oh, we could do that at the Christmas ball.
Oh, there we go. Another Brenda Gervais, 2014. I got this at Hobby House.
Never
Stars and Stripes. I just love, I don't know what it is. These things, the charts with the pomegranates.
I've never ever seen that.
So cute. And this is 153 by 151. So, you know, it's a pretty, works up to about 14 by 14.
But it's not full coverage. That's the thing is.
Probably her dress, I'm going to be like, ooh. But
her dress is gorgeous.
Love it.
I'm curious what the white roasted marshmallow.
Oh, I have some of that.
Yep. I'm using that in Winter Rose Manor.
And for some reason, I never had this, and I wanted it. Got this at Hobby House also. The Rabbit and the Rose.
That just came out this year, right?
Yes, at Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love it. Decided to buy it. Stella's Sleigh Ride, Hobby House also, by Chessie and me. Really hard to see. I wouldn't do the cat things, but it's hard to see.
But I would.
The chart, but look at that.
That is so cute.
Isn't that gorgeous?
But the cat would make a cute ornament.
It would. It's cute.
Yeah.
Easy. Looks like, you know.
Yeah.
I got a couple pieces of velveteen. Lady Dot's velveteen.
Can't go wrong there.
No, I love that. This cucumber is a nice forest green. And the Bells of Ireland. I just thought Christmassy, that it would look nice.
She's still digging, people.
I know, it's so bad.
Hey, you only go away.
That's right. Sequoia.
Does that mean I get to go away after the wedding?
Yes. As soon as you get travel wings, absolutely. Sequoia, chenille, Lady Dots. And I want to try to do, this is...
Chianti. It's a type of wine, I think.
Okay. And Sizzle.
Or Chianti. Chianti.
This is the rayon hand-dyed ribbon.
You want to try roaching?
I want to try it. And I thought I would try it with... Anyway, Sizzle is one of my favorite colors that she has. Well, I bought this kit because Tammy said I had to. No, she said she ordered it, and then I looked at it. It's different for me, and I know I'm not a linen stitcher, but I'll figure something out. Peony Bouquet Kit by Samplers Not Forgotten.
Oh, it's got all the finishing stuff and everything.
Yeah, and that's, you know, a scissor holder on the back if that's what you want to do.
Oh, that's tiny. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not super big. And you get all the stuff.
Cute.
So,
Tammy, she needs a hashtag.
I don't know. Do we want to see fabric?
That's up to you. Missy bought fabric.
Oh, and I have always looked at these and decided I was going to buy a couple of them. Mill Hill frames.
Do you have Mill Hills to put in them?
No, but I'll use this for something else.
I just asked.
I use it for something else.
I'll put it over here.
Oh, I'll show you the fabric real quick because I don't want to bore people. But a lot of the shops, I think I actually bought the little pieces at Stitches Unlimited, the little baskets of bagged up end pieces, so to speak. So
I love those little ones.
You know, they're like $2, $3, $4. 20 count mossy green, Ada.
That's a perfect. You could get 2 ornaments out of that.
Might be able to, yep. And this is 32 count Lugana Vapors.
Gorgeous.
Kind of a smoky. And the rest of the fabric. No, I got this at Stitches Unlimited also. A hunk, 41 by 12 of 28 count summer khaki Lugana.
It's very close to mushroom.
It's pretty. That's mushroom.
It's actually a lot darker.
Yeah. And then the way Hobby House does they have the space to do they lay their fabric out, right?
It's gorgeous.
And had a nice conversation with Kathy about, we were talking about her linens, which is beautiful, and they have just about any dyer going that you can think of. And I explained that I wasn't a linen stitcher, but a higher count Ada, like Lugana. And so we talked a lot about if we're an 18 and 20 count Ada stitchers, where are we getting our Ada? Because she wants to beef that up. So it was just really nice to have a conversation like that with a shop owner who recognizes that there are Ada stitchers out there. She wants to be able to offer.
There's a lot.
Like she had base stuff, and she even said, I don't have a good, a good supply of it. So we just talked about different companies and places that we get that from, which was really nice.
That's refreshing because we've learned just in the year we've been doing this that there's a ton of Ada stitchers out there. And,
oh, sure.
And you stitch what you want.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't apologize because I love it.
So I focused on getting Lugana. I don't have a lot of that. So I got some, I always wanted some of this. A 32 count barn board check.
Are you afraid that the check will show through what you're stitching?
No.
Because I know a lot of people that are stitching on the dots, the petty point, and you can they'll stitch a snowman because it looks like snow, and the dots show through their snowman.
Right, because that petty point is painted on.
Right.
So it's a little thicker.
I was just curious.
No, I don't think.
I think it depends on what you're stitching it on.
Right.
Stitching on it, I mean.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be okay. I actually wondered about this on it.
Oh.
Just something different.
I think that would look nice.
I think so too. Someday. I got a piece, just a little piece of charcoal. And these were already pieces that were there. They'll cut for you, of course, and serge right there for you. Which was even nice.
That's almost a denim-y.
Yeah, almost. A piece of lamb's wool Jobelin, which I love.
Yep. She
said she can't keep that. And this is a laurel green, so it really isn't green.
No.
But that's the name of it, laurel green Lugana.
So yeah, there's not a lick of green in that.
No, but there's got to be a reason they named it that. Who knows? And
maybe
because it's my favorite, and
I
was there, and I did. I got a yard of mushroom Lugana. So now I'm not out of it anymore.
Nope. Is it empty?
Almost. So I went to the wool store.
Oh, that's right.
And funny story. My husband came in. He didn't go into any of the shops. Well, I shouldn't say that. He went into Hodgepodge when he was done roaming around the little street. But I was almost done and checking out. He didn't go into Stitches Unlimited, but he would come out as I was leaving and come take my picture. So I texted him when the lady was cashing me out at Hobby House, and I told him I was almost done. And the lady said, oh, I can take your picture for you. Well, he had already come in, but I wasn't done checking out yet. And the amount that he heard her say, he thought she said $42 and change. We just left it at that. Just saying. So he was there for a short time. He actually browsed around and found shaker boxes and don't you want this? And no, I'm good.
Our guys are great. They are. Because I think even if it was the 4 of us, they'd do that too. They'd come in and they know what we like.
Yes. The wool shop. If you're into wool at all, it's a tiny shop right next door to Hobby House Needleworks, run by the same people, Kathy and David. Amazing people in there also. Very pleasant, nice. One lady was working on this in blue, but they had this actual display. And it's Birds and Berries Runner. It's a table runner done on Moda toweling. And it's a wool project.
That is gorgeous.
And it was so
Did you buy the wool to go with it?
No, because I have wool. And I bought, it's 1.5 yards of the toweling, so it's all done. So it's all sewn on the edge. It'll be a table runner.
So the ends are sewn up as well? No,
the ends are not, so that's all I have to do is sew that up. And they had it backed in a beautiful Christmas fabric.
You wouldn't even have to back
Which you don't have to.
Well,
it added stability to it. But
well, and your blanket stitches will show through.
Right. So I might do that.
Gorgeous.
And
you know what? That'll fit on my table.
And then I had the opposite of buyer's remorse, and 45 minutes down the highway, I placed an order for more of this online.
I didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did do that. So
that would be good for Mom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the toweling was really neat. So it's in a pretty winter blue and black.
Oh, is this where I'm supposed to say, Nancy, hang on, we're filming? That's gorgeous.
So anyway, it was awesome. We had a great time, and we left there and drove a few hours to Albany in awful rain and fog and wind.
You had 2 days of bad driving.
Yeah, we did.
You came into it.
We were driving with it up the East Coast. And then the next morning we got up and came home. Yeah. Made a couple of stops that Mike wanted to make, but it was nice. I highly recommend people doing that if they can. Yeah. I know you guys are planning something when you're
hopefully in the fall
up and going and totally energized to be able to go on vacation. So.
Yep, I think ours will be a cruise. That's what we did. But you know,
hey, whatever you like.
So
do what you like when it's vacation.
And I wanna do Washington D.C. at some point, and all the things.
Go back there too. Yeah,
so that would be fun with the 6 of us, 8 of us. We're up to 8 now. Holy crap.
Yes, we are. That would be fun. I know, we've gone to D.C. a couple times and but had a couple days one time in the city. And if you've ever been to D.C., you can't see everything in 3 trips.
Right, and
much less 1.
Ashley and I did a school tour, so we were kind of. There are things
a little limited.
Yeah. The advantage was with us, because I was her parent. We could go off the beaten path and do what we wanted. We didn't have to stay with the school.
She was a little bit older than a lot of the kids, so that's helpful too.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. Yeah. What are your plans?
Stitch what I want when I want. I want to finish up a couple things. I got some little things. Make more sleds. Surprise. Mm-hmm.
I just want to stitch.
I want some. I want to start. I think I'm itching for Christmas and fall.
And I'm itching to watch Christmas shows already.
I'm still too emotional to watch Hallmark Channel. I cry at the commercials. So, I think, not definite, but I've been thinking about stitching the big ass squirrel pillow from Galleria last year. I don't know, just something made me think of that. Yeah. That I've got it all kitted.
I bet it would go quick too.
I've got it all kitted. That's also another retreat-ish thing. That's a Galleria. That's more to us. That's more of a shopping event. Yep. But there is stitching time.
You also get an opportunity to shop each designer. Yep. And kind of talk to them and stuff.
And that was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's usually the very end of September.
So
that was the weekend before the wedding. So that was October 1st.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
I'm just gonna stitch.
Me too.
And I wanna focus on. I need to just tidy up my craft area.
I know,
It's
I can't
got
wait till
wedding
that's get
stuff
called.
in it, and you know, last minute stuff, and
Should have put that on your BOSME board.
I know.
I did.
I'm gonna put her in there this afternoon, I think, and help our kids get settled in their house. They're back up here Tuesday. Their home was delivered while we were all gone, and I'm sure that putting that all those pieces together,
it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, and it's weather dependent. We've got a few days of rain coming in, so it'll probably be, I'm guessing, 2 or 3 weeks probably before they're actually in.
We have some swaps that we're in that we've got to finish
I got a couple I need to finish up and package up. I want to finish. I started DMC organizing like you've done.
Yep, that's awesome. I love it.
I need to finish that.
I'm gonna hope
that's something I started in the midst of the last minute wedding stuff because
you don't have to think about it.
Why not?
Why not?
Even Grace came home, Mom. Why are you doing that?
I'm hoping that DMC will go on sale again, and what I'm going to do is go through, take them physically, bring them out here, and see what I need extras of.
Good idea.
Because you can see what you have in the bag. You're not looking in 4 different spots.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nobody in their right mind that needs 12 bobbins of one color.
Black and white, though.
No, this is like.
I know yours
and purples and.
I know. But you're merging 3.
Well, really 4. I had my own, my mother's, your mother's. How I got them all is beyond me.
Oh, you have Mom's too? Because she still has some too.
Well, her writing is on a lot of it.
Yes.
And your grandmother's.
Yes.
It's nuts. I could do like grab bags of floss and just give them away. Yeah. I mean, there's so much of it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's not a lot coming up. Personally, I will be helping my dad through some cataract stuff and driving him and being his driver. And that's really about it. Before we know it, I mean, it's, you know, if we're needed for anything for Ashley's, that's what we're going to do. That's what we'll be doing, and it'll be holidays.
I have no idea for Christmas. None.
I mean, I don't know any plans. I don't know. I mean, I expect it's all new territory. We have a whole new family involved, and, you know, whatever.
We're flexible.
We just have to work with it.
So we normally carve pumpkins. That's always been our big thing. We have a little contest amongst ourselves. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to do that with the night shift and the wedding plans, and we're working odd schedules. We'll see. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah, your kiddos their schedules are a little crazy right now.
But that's always been a fun thing.
Yeah. I know Grace and Justin get home and they go back to work Wednesday, and he goes back to, I mean, it's a job it's a position he's had, but it's a brand new location. Yeah. So that sometimes is like a new job, and he'll have some settling in and adjusting to do because he's never commuted more than 15 minutes, and he's looking at just over an hour.
Yeah. That'll be big.
So, you know, and they, you know, getting married, you have all new things. Everything's new.
Everything.
And figuring it all out, and we're just here to help if we can.
Yeah.
And
guide them through.
Just let them do their things.
So, yeah, it's all coming together. So,
and we're at 2 hours.
We can't keep it short. I think our first one was just under an hour. Good grief. We're just, you know.
I know.
But we don't normally have, we have a lot of haul.
I really am making a conscious effort to not buy.
Yeah.
I even said that last night with this bag that I was doing. I'm going to use the buttons I have. I'm going to dig for my stash. I'm not going to spend money on the button pack because I need to take a chill.
I did buy a PDF last night. Anyone who knows me, I like Crochet a Go-Go. And because they're in Italy with the time change, I usually don't get it for another day or so. So I'll show it.
Right, because they kind of do a little something different, right?
They actually, on your pattern, it will say my name and my address in fine print right across. It's for copyright purposes, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I mean, but, so yeah, that'll probably be started if I do one of those.
And those are cute.
Yeah. And they're small.
Did you show that?
No, because I'd have to blow up my.
Oh, okay. You haven't printed it yet.
I haven't gotten it yet. So.
Oh, duh. So anyway,
Yeah.
It's been nice visiting. Thank you all for all of your great comments, your well wishes with Kathy and with our kiddos getting married, and also reaching out, thinking of Kathy and her family during their time of loss. We appreciate that. Rob's mother's doing pretty good.
She's doing really well.
So that's good. And there's just so much that's been new and different and that we've had to walk through. And I might actually stay up until midnight, New Year's Eve, just to make sure this year does go. I just might do that.
Yep. I was thinking
share it out.
So, no, we do appreciate it. We have a lot of people who who watch, but they're not subscribed.
Yeah, go ahead and subscribe.
So, absolutely. Hit that button, hit the bell. You'll know when we come up. We will be back to every couple of weeks.
We will.
It'll take a little time.
I don't know if we'll get one in before the wedding. We might.
We might, yeah.
We might be able to do that.
We just appreciate everybody. We read the comments. We heart the comments.
It's been
we
great.
really do read the emails. It just takes us a little bit.
I know. And I hadn't checked emails, and I know
busy,
you were busy, and
but we so appreciate everybody. Our current subscribers, people who comment, we love you all, and that's what we're here for. We do this for you guys. We love it.
It's fun.
Keeps us a little sane or insane. I don't know which. If you saw the mess, you'd think it's we got to clean this up before my husband gets home and thinks it's all of mine. So
I could tell him she made me buy it all.
That's usually what we do. It's Missy's fault, and she'll say it's my fault, and the guys just don't believe us anyways. So
I know, but whatever.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. We'll see you again soon.
All right.
Bye.